Magandang araw po sa inyo lahat, mga minamahal naming taga-subaybay ng Salitanglaw, ang pagninilay sa salita ng Diyos na nagbibigay tanglaw sa ating buhay. Ang ating pong ebanghelyo ngayong araw na ito ay hango mula kay San Lucas, Kabanata 11, mga talata 42 hanggang 46. Dito po sa ating ebanghelyo, ating pong matutunghayan ang ating Panginoong Jesus na muling pinagsabihan ang mga Pariseo dahil sa kanilang kapalaluan, dahil sa kanilang kayabangan. Truly, the Pharisees are learned people, for they have studied much about the Jewish religion and the Jewish law. Marami po silang pinag-aralan, marami silang alam. Kahit ang akala nila, kaya na nilang gawin kahit anong gustuhin nila. Para sa kanila, pwede na nilang pahirapan ng mga tao sa pamamagitan ng pagmamaliit sa kanila, sa pamamagitan ng batas. Ngunit may kaibahan din ang pagsunod sa batas at pagmamahal sa kapwa. Pwede tayong sumunod sa batas kahit wala tayong pagmamahal sa kapwa, ngunit ito'y kulang na kulang. If we truly want to be pleasing to the Lord, we must learn to love our neighbor as we follow the law. In doing so, we have fulfilled the law. These Pharisees want to draw attention to others through their observance of the law, but they do so with the intention of bragging about their adherence to it. Nagiging mayabang sila. They are greedy for power and fame, and they will grab every opportunity to do so. We can see here their double standards. On the one hand, they expect the Israelites to adhere to the law of God, and on the other, they lack adherence to God's law. There is a bitter irony in their inconsistency, since they do not follow the law themselves. And this law is the law of love, which they refuse to follow. They only want to follow their own laws for the sake of following them. They use this as the reason to impose burdens on the people. And because of their inconsistency, the laws become even more difficult to follow. People become confused as they no longer understand the reason for adhering to these precepts. Should we want to be credible witnesses to the gospel, we must also be consistent in our words, in our deeds. We must mean what we say and teach by means of our actions. There is an adage also which explains this. The deeds give meaning to the words, and the words explain the deeds. Because we act upon our word, people come to understand what we say. And our words also add explanation to our deeds, thus reinforcing its credibility.